Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Montana Survival Series. Today we're going to be moving. I actually have decided there's a newish map that came out within the last, well, by the time you guys see this, it'll be over, or it would have been over like a month ago, but came out like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe more, off the top of my head. But yeah, we're going to be moving to a different map that I wanted to try out so I can have a little bit of a different map style that instead of these just big flat maps that I've been using a lot so far in FS25. So yeah, the goal is we're going to take the tractor and probably the wagon, maybe the, let's see, maybe that truck and the planter, and then everything else we'll just buy new out there in the pickup, obviously. But yeah, so we'll be moving there. Just kind of wanted to show off everything that we had here. And well, what we could do is go ahead and sell everything else quick, and we can get a. How do I? There it is. Yep. All right. Sell this. That wasn't part of. Neither was that. Sell that. Keeping that. Sell that. I'll keep that wagon. Sell this. Sell the combine. That was a broken mod anyways. That's not part of it that we're taking with. This we can sell. Not part of it. Cultivator we can sell. So, is that, why is the disc not listed? Right, oh, disc right there. So, yeah, that, everything else we're going to be taking with. Gets us to 368, plus the ground, 114. How do I actually got to click so. Alright, 571, 700,000. And what, how did, oh, I didn't realize that was actually part. So we gotta add 43,000 plus buildings, that'd probably be another 100,000, so probably about $1 million actually, realistically. And then we'll have to build a house on the new ground in this new map. And I'll just go ahead and take you guys straight there. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Survival. We've obviously moved now, and we moved to Strasburg, Pennsylvania. And we bought some ground. So, as you can see up in the top right, we still have $500,000. But kind of give you a tour around. First up, we'll run in the house because you've already seen the shed there, or the sheds, but I'm gonna annoy you. Here's the master bedroom, bathroom, spare bedroom. Obviously, a big dining room that I probably didn't need, but it is what it is. Garage with the truck in there. So yeah, that's the house. Excuse me. Over here we got our what is going to be our shop. And yeah, so still got to get a lot of the tools moved over, but yeah, or put in to its place. But yeah, we got the planter and the tractor in here. Got our office in the bathroom, a spare bathroom. And then you come over here, we got our cold storage shed is what we'll call it. And yeah, so, and then we got the truck parked there. And then I saved some room down here towards the bottom. Maybe we'll put some bins in towards the, or someday. And yeah. But yeah, so gonna well, I guess I could show you around a little bit more. Uh, so we're going to eventually own this field, the yellow field right there. I think that's got wheat in it or something. And then there's a field back here behind the trees. Excuse me. Behind the trees, yeah, kind of back where that driveway is. But what we own right now is obviously the yard here, the little grass patch behind the house. This pasture, there's a old cattle shed somewhere over here too that we own, right there. And then a big, currently listed as a pasture back here because it's kind of a hillier field. Keep popping fences here, missed. Creek. There we go. I'm just gonna keep running up here. You can see here's our barn that used to keep cattle in. And then going up this hill somewhere. I can see the fence. Looks like I need to cut down some trees or something to be able to get back here. Oh, there's the drive. Here's one of the pastures again. And then there's a big grass patch around it, so yeah. Go ahead and run down the driveway here. Where does this come out? Jeez. The yard should be like right about here, straight back. Yeah, you can see some of the rock there, I think. Yeah, here we are. And all the way over. Oh yeah, this is I'm just the pasture right next to the house, and then the wheat field here. It's like so. Pop the fencing in. So we'll need to get some hay equipment and combine somehow. Here with what we got left. So I'll kind of start looking here, figure out what I want. Maybe there's some stuff on sale. That'd be really convenient. And yeah, so I'll be back in a minute after I buy everything. Alright guys, so as you can tell by, well, the money up top, we have, and some of the equipment laying around, we have bought most of the equipment, fair amount of it used actually, and some of it just on sale. But yeah, so we got this little ripper here, a little, I guess, a decent sized 2500 case ripper, and yeah, so then we'll go over here. If you can't tell by the heads, we got a case combine, we got a 28-foot head, I think. Yeah, 28-foot head there. And then a 12-row corn head. I hope it works on our combine. But we'll see. But yeah, it was in the used market. I think that, I don't think that head, the bean head was, but or the platform head, but the row crop head was in the market. Or in the used market. And then yeah, in here, so we got a John Deere disc, case cultivator, or international cultivator. We got a spreader, we got our mower over there, we got our rake, we got a tedder, we got a bale loader. Yeah. Yeah, we got our wagon down there. That was what we also brought with from Montana. And yeah, so let me go in here. We got case combine. Got that in the used market. Main reason that we went with the case was because it was in the used. I think the accumulator was used, and the baler we had to buy, but yeah, I only got it because the accumulator was used, and it was like $1,000. That's why. I could be completely wrong on that. I'll be honest, I just saw in the used thing about it. And then yeah, the T-Track here. Wasn't expecting that, but it was in the used category. And yeah, so we got an 8410T tractor. It won't be hooked up to the baler, but I just wanted another tractor so we can have one on tillage and one on planting, or one on spraying and one on planting or something, or mowing something. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it. Put some more rock down here because I forgot there was a door right there. But yeah, so yeah, next episode I'll show you the fields and then we'll get into stuff. But that's kind of just us moving to Strasburg, Pennsylvania, or yeah, I think it's Strasburg. Off the top of my head, for some reason my brain just shut off there. But yeah, this will be our new survival area, or another, yeah, just like most of my series are just kind of survival. This one is just in Strasburg. So yeah, with that being said, that'll be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys back here for the second episode.